Time to finish up the Silent Night, Deadly Night series with Silent Night, Deadly Night 5. I keep showing you the same thing, but it's in there. The Toy Maker. Yeah, there's a remake. I'll get to it, but for the original series, this is it. Now, I definitely want to address first that Mickey Rooney is a hypocritical son of a bitch, okay? The fact that he wrote a fucking letter saying that the first Silent Night, Deadly Night movie should be taken out and they're sickos for making it, and it was like tainted Christmas and whatever fucking bullshit he wrote, and then stars in Silent Night, Deadly Night 5. That is so lame. That is so fucking lame. Yeah, all of a sudden it doesn't matter when you need a paycheck, right? Moving on. So this one is about killer toys. I guess that's the next logical step to take here. Now, what's really weird about this movie, and it kind of, and it plays into the other films a little too here, but Brian Yuzna returns to write this and produce it. He directed and wrote the last one. So there's reoccurring characters from the previous installment, with the main character Kim returns, and her name is Kim in the movie, and Clint Howard also returns, and his name is Ricky in this movie. It is written by the same guy. It is part 5 of, but they're not the same. Like, they are the same people, but the events never happened. Maybe this is a precursor. Maybe this happened before. I don't know. It's very bizarre, though, that they threw them in there, got the same actresses, the same names. They play basically the same characters, but the events didn't happen. So weird. And yet again, 3 movies out of 5 now, the kid in this movie is watching the TV, and he's watching clips from part 4. So a lot of meta weird shit going on in this series. So anyway, moving on. Also, another thing the kids watching in this show, or in this movie, is the Rambo cartoon. It's so odd to me that they took a R-rated action character and threw him in a child's television cartoon and made him the protagonist for kids to root for. It's odd to me, because you would think kids would be like, oh man, I love Rambo now, I want to watch his movies. And the parents are like, ooh, no, you can't watch his movies, but you can watch his cartoon. This is weird. It's kind of like when they did the Tales from the Crypt Keeper cartoon show. It's just weird. I'm fine with it, but it's odd. Anyway, so this is a play on Pinocchio. You have the Geppetto and Pinocchio. Now, Mickey Rooney's character is a toy shop owner, so his job is to entertain children, and they made his name in this movie Pedo. Wow. Like, I get it, it's a play on Geppetto, but Pedo? Really? And then his son, Pinocchio, is called Pino. Pedo and Pino, penis, pedophile. Whoa. Who came up with these fucking names? I mean, clearly, as I said, they're takes on Pinocchio in it, but it's like, no, pedo doesn't work. For obvious reasons. Yet again, this is Brian Yuzna producing this, so there's some pretty cool FX in this movie. You got killer toys. This goes a puppet master demonic toys route, and it feels like that at times, which isn't a bad thing. But although the film is fun and I do enjoy it, it has some strong pacing issues, especially in the second half of the film. It slows down considerably, and it tries to have serious moments where there's these lovers who, she didn't tell him that he was having a kid because she wanted more security, and she left, and now he's finding out he has a kid, and they're having like a romantic sex moment, and he wants to be with her, and it's just boring. It slows the film down, and I get it, they're trying to have a little story here, but they could have sped that up a lot and kept this better paced. So towards the end, I was really getting a little bored. But yeah. There's some funny lines in this movie. The bully comes up to the kid and he's like, I eat little kids like you for breakfast. That's why my shit smells so bad. And he says it right in front of the girl that he's dating and is trying to fuck. It's like, that's pretty gross. Probably not going to get you laid. One of the stupidest fucking things, one of the stupidest toys in this movie, because they're all killer toys, and it just seems like one of the easiest things to defend yourself against, is the killer rocket skates that the kid is wearing in this movie. He's just being propelled forward down his driveway and around. He's spinning and he comes back and then he goes out on the street and a car hits him. You know how you defend yourself against rocket skates like that? Fall over. Fall over and put your feet in the air. Really not hard. The fact that he just kept standing up and letting him, it's so dumb. But I guess we're just supposed to go, okay, it's a movie. And it is, and it's fine. I mean, we're talking about a movie with killer toys, an android kid, and a toy store owner called Pedo. So, I mean, I guess I shouldn't put that much thought into it, but I have to point it out. The whole ending with this Pinocchio type kid who reveals that he's a Ken doll anatomically as well, where he has no penis and it's all, you know, Barbie doll crotched out, and then he wants this woman as his mother. So in his attempt to try to get her to agree to be his mother, he pins her to a wall or over a desk, I guess, molests her tits, and dry humps her with his cockless crotch. That's how you get someone to be your mother. Just in case anyone out there is motherless, fucking Pino is your guy to go to. He's a little messed up in the head. And little circuits are miswired there. Yeah, there isn't a ton to say about this movie. As I said, I think like the killer toy angle, it's a cool spin on the getting it back to a more Christmassy feel. Like this movie definitely has a Christmas feel to it. The Mickey Rooney's character is wearing a Santa Claus outfit. They go to the mall. There's Santa Claus at the mall. You know, they go to sit in his lap, and there's toys under the Christmas tree. It's Christmas time everywhere. Like this movie's Christmased out. The last film, it is set on Christmas, but it doesn't feel like it at all. As I said in the last review, they could have taken the Christmas stuff out altogether and wouldn't have changed the film in the slightest. This film was very, very, very heavily centered around Christmas. So I did like that they injected Christmas back into the plot line, and, you know, but I enjoyed the last film more for sure. This one tried to take itself a little too seriously at times, and I think they needed to take a step back and really look at the script and look at the movie that they were making and being like, okay, we should have a little bit more fun with this. I don't think anyone's really feeling the dramatic moments of when Pino's trying to complain that he wants to be a real boy, and then he's trying to fucking, like, you know, rape his future potential mom. Like, I can't feel any seriousness going on in here. So the fact that they even tried that, and then you can tell in the scene, it's like this kid's giving it his all. It's supposed to be a dramatic scene, and you're just laughing like, wow. Do you think anyone was watching this being like, whoa, I feel for this kid. What a dramatic performance. It's silly, and it needed to embrace its silliness, and a lot of the times it didn't. There's some okay kills. The little fucking toys coming out the guy, and the alien versus predator looking car thing that comes up on the guy and cuts his head. It was fine. I mean, as I said, I had fun with this enough. It was watchable, fun to be had, but overall, I found it to be a little tedious and a chore to get through. But yeah, so that concludes the Silent Night, Deadly Night series. Looking through my notes to make sure I didn't miss anything, because I'm not coming back to this ever again. Nope. So, all right, guys. Christmas is officially over. It is 1 in the morning, so it ended 1 hour ago. I hope this was a fun little thing to do on Christmas Eve and Christmas. I hope all you had a Merry, Merry Christmas. If you got anything horror related and you want to share it in the comments, I'd love to know what you got. I'm definitely going to buy myself a couple things now that Christmas is over and get back to buying shit for myself and being selfish. Anyway, guys, all right. Good night. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.